They seem lost. They seem lost. I will go to the cinema because I love cinema. I will go to the cinema because I love cinema. What are you doing? What are you doing? He was a doctor before retiring. He was a doctor before retiring. It does not calculate annually. It does not calculate annually. Will there never be a curator? Will there never be a curator? I go to the gym to exercise. I go to the gym to exercise. He has a cat. He has a cat. Can I refill my mixed juice? Can I refill my mixed juice? If it can happen, it will happen. If it can happen, it will happen. You are not a monthly nurse. You are not a monthly nurse. Was my grandfather a jockey? Was my grandfather a jockey? Can you test normally? Can you test normally? Where do they live? Where do they live? Should not encourage it. Should not encourage it. I'm 34 years old. I'm 34 years old. He always helps his neighbors. He always helps his neighbors. I won't hurt you. I won't hurt you. You shouldn't do pottery next year. You shouldn't do pottery next year. My mother was a great cook. My mother was a great cook. We went for a walk. We went for a walk. Birds used to fly over our village. Birds used to fly over our village. I'm going to the ice rink. I'm going to the ice rink. Didn't he encourage it every week? Didn't he encourage it every week? The dog was sleeping on the sofa. The dog was sleeping on the sofa. He is drawing a picture. He is drawing a picture. Can I get you anything else? Can I get you anything else? I need to lie down. I need to lie down. You shouldn't touch the hot stove. You shouldn't touch the hot stove. Ships after 4 weekends. Ships after 4 weekends. Can care. Can care. He's the kindest person I know. He's the kindest person I know. Linguist 4 centuries later. Linguist 4 centuries later. Okay everything. Okay everything. I'm so bored I could die. I'm so bored I could die. Can I have a receipt please? Can I have a receipt please? The dog chewed my shoe. The dog chewed my shoe. Do you sell fresh poultry? Do you sell fresh poultry? Did they sing sometimes? Did they sing sometimes? Their half-sister was a mechanic. Their half-sister was a mechanic. I won't touch it anytime soon. I won't touch it anytime soon. I got so attached to these characters. I got so attached to these characters. We watched a football match on TV. We watched a football match on TV. I just want you to be careful. I just want you to be careful. Excuse me. Can I ask a question? Excuse me, can I ask a question? Doesn't it announce at noon? Doesn't it announce at noon? Can I go to the game button? Can I go to the game button? I was usually a negotiator. I was usually a negotiator. Whose shoes are these? Whose shoes are these? He was the captain of the team. He was the captain of the team. Get married? Get married? Can I go to the battery settings button? Can I go to the battery settings button? Was his grandmother a songwriter? Was his grandmother a songwriter? Let's build on our successes. Let's build on our successes. I have a lot of satisfaction. I have a lot of satisfaction. The river flows into the sea. The river flows into the sea. You stay here with me. You stay here with me. The movie takes place in a small town. The movie takes place in a small town. This is a very beautiful beach. This is a very beautiful beach. I'm just browsing. I'm just browsing. Will he accept it after a month? Will he accept it after a month? Haven't I pushed for a weekend before? Haven't I pushed for a weekend before? Your stepdaughter was a filmmaker. Your stepdaughter was a filmmaker. Was your nephew an alchemist? Was your nephew an alchemist? Can I have a glass of lemonade, please? Can I have a glass of lemonade, please? He attended a language course. He attended a language course. Wouldn't there be investment at dawn? Wouldn't there be investment at dawn? Will they reach the real estate agent in 1 hour? Will they reach the real estate agent in 1 hour? Shouldn't I conclude at dawn? Shouldn't I conclude at dawn? I can't escape. I can't escape. The students passed the exam. The students passed the exam. The coffee is too cold to drink. The coffee is too cold to drink. Winter is colder than summer. Winter is colder than summer. They did not offer it often. They did not offer it often. I can leave you if you want. I can leave you if you want. We must approach at night. We must approach at night. Couldn't he advertise later? Couldn't he advertise later? I am honored to work with all of you on this journey. I am honored to work with all of you on this journey. I cannot believe my eyes. I cannot believe my eyes. Do you have a minute? Do you have a minute? He's too young to drive. He's too young to drive. Was my brother a physicist? Was my brother a physicist? We cleaned the house. We cleaned the house. Can I borrow your pen? Can I borrow your pen? Can't visit often? Can't visit often? They rarely eat spicy foods. They rarely eat spicy foods. I really do not know. I really do not know. He prepared dinner for his family. He prepared dinner for his family. The article is so impressive. The article is so impressive. Our decor is stylish and modern. Our decor is stylish and modern. The bus comes in 10 minutes. The bus comes in 10 minutes. You prefer to stay at home. You prefer to stay at home. I'm going to the club. I'm going to the club. Let me get your drink first. Let me get your drink first. Your son is a teacher. Your son is a teacher. Can you watch TV when you finish your homework? Can you watch TV when you finish your homework? Is your father a grocer? Is your father a grocer? His half-brother is a sailor. His half-brother is a sailor. Is there a salad bar? Is there a salad bar? Is my stepdaughter an apprentice? Is my stepdaughter an apprentice? We have everything. We have everything. We are not carpenters at all. We are not carpenters at all. Now what is this road sign? Now what is this road sign? Shouldn't we always be watchmen? Shouldn't we always be watchmen? I studied mathematics. I studied mathematics. I'm very curious about this scenario. I'm very curious about this scenario. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle it. She's cooking dinner for us. She's cooking dinner for us. More appropriate. More appropriate. Can I go to the home button? Can I go to the home button? 3 seconds later, historian. 3 seconds later, historian. This is very impressive. This is very impressive. You are a good judge of character. You are a good judge of character. Should we seek more expert advice? Should we seek more expert advice? Where is the nearest bathroom? Where is the nearest bathroom? You come back after 1 year. You come back after 1 year. You prefer tea to coffee. You prefer tea to coffee. White is the color of snow. White is the color of snow. Can you help me? Can you help me? He's taking photos. He's taking photos. He cleaned the whole house yesterday. He cleaned the whole house yesterday. I will use tape. I will use tape. Would you like a receipt? Would you like a receipt? Won't we read it next year? Won't we read it next year? Completely plastered. Completely plastered. Shouldn't they go ashore? Shouldn't they go ashore? You shouldn't make fun of others. You shouldn't make fun of others. I visited a historical castle. I visited a historical castle. Is there anything else to add? Is there anything else to add? The situation is very serious. The situation is very serious. He hung his picture on the wall. He hung his picture on the wall. Sometimes I don't eat lunch. Sometimes I don't eat lunch. Will he go to the party tomorrow? Will he go to the party tomorrow? Do not operate heavy machinery while using this medicine. Do not operate heavy machinery while using this medicine. Coffee is hotter than tea. Coffee is hotter than tea. He doesn't watch horror movies. He doesn't watch horror movies. Your wife was the landlord. Your wife was the landlord. My sister's car is red. My sister's car is red. He speaks loudly. He speaks loudly. Can it always end? Can it always end? It has a short fuse. It has a short fuse. You will marry me. You will marry me. Can't it be love? Can't it be love? It organizes every year. It organizes every year. They will build a new road next year. They will build a new road next year. Shouldn't you be? Shouldn't you be? I will call you later. I will call you later. Can I have some privacy? Can I have some privacy? What is the difference between these? What is the difference between these? Can't I pull it? Can't I pull it? Would check it later. Would check it later. The train moves according to the schedule. The train moves according to the schedule. They went to the party. They went to the party. His stepdaughter was a bounty hunter. His stepdaughter was a bounty hunter. You need to see a specialist. You need to see a specialist. Is his wife a lobbyist? Is his wife a lobbyist? I have to make a diorama on Wednesday. I have to make a diorama on Wednesday. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. He doesn't know it's him. He doesn't know it's him. Was her mother-in-law the founder? Was her mother-in-law the founder? I think I broke my arm. I think I broke my arm. My goal is to work hard. My goal is to work hard. We went to the park on Sunday. We went to the park on Sunday. I'll buy a new dress. I'll buy a new dress. The movie is at 9 p.m. The movie is at 9 p.m. I'm ready to go whenever you want. I'm ready to go whenever you want. Can I refill my prune juice? Can I refill my prune juice? I'll stay up late tonight. I'll stay up late tonight. Can you attend this meeting? Can you attend this meeting? I'd like a glass of Cabernet Sauvignon, please. I'd like a glass of Cabernet Sauvignon, please. Then it may not be linguistic. Then it may not be linguistic. They can analyze at night. They can analyze at night. It wasn't the place. It wasn't the place. The characters feel very relatable. The characters feel very relatable. They adopted a puppy from the shelter. They adopted a puppy from the shelter. Sometimes he shouldn't say it. Sometimes he shouldn't say it. As I understand it. As I understand it. He plays hard. He plays hard. They will thank you. They will thank you. It should have been after 5 nights. It should have been after 5 nights. Was your daughter a sailor? Was your daughter a sailor? These are my travel documents. These are my travel documents. Did he send it weekly? Did he send it weekly? Is his aunt a field officer? Is his aunt a field officer? Was your wife a sailor? Was your wife a sailor? Can I order food now? Can I order food now? When is your birthday? When is your birthday? I'm going to kindergarten. I'm going to kindergarten. The contract was signed yesterday. The contract was signed yesterday. I run in the park every morning. I run in the park every morning. Your uncle is the bartender. Your uncle is the bartender. I go to school by bus. I go to school by bus. What a nice view. What a nice view. We can judge every day. We can judge every day. There is a cat on the roof. There is a cat on the roof. I was so caught up in this story. I was so caught up in this story. Do you have vegetarian options? Do you have vegetarian options? He received a scholarship for his education. He received a scholarship for his education. Call me please. Call me please. I have a lot of hope. I have a lot of hope.